I-87 is here behind me in eastern New York in the Hudson Valley, just south of Albany, New York, where we are expected to get 6 to 12 inches of snow this weekend, which is going to bring dangerous driving conditions here on I-87. 1 inch per hour snowfall rates are possible, and a total snowfall of 6 to 12 inches is possible here in the area. Higher snowfall rates in the higher elevations in the mountains to the southwest. I'm here in Albany, New York, where the first few flakes of this winter storm have just now started falling. As you can see, the roads are still clear, but we do have snow beginning to fall here in Albany, New York. Expecting around 6 inches of snow overnight tonight through tomorrow. Those winter storm warnings going into effect tonight. Travel is not advised, especially on the interstates. I have been seeing pre-treatments going on, so they're going to do their best to keep the roads clear here in Albany, New York, the Hudson Valley area, down I-87. But it is best to stay indoors tonight. If you're in Albany, there is a lacrosse game going on here at the MVP Arena. So people are still going out, trying to go about their normal life here in Albany, New York, as this first winter storm of 2024 begins to take hold here in the Hudson Valley. This is Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack, and I am here in downtown Albany, New York, and the wait is finally over if you're a snow lover here in the Hudson Valley in Albany. We've waited all day for this winter storm to arrive, and now the first few flakes have started to fall here in Albany. As you can see, the road is still quite clear. It looks wet because they have been doing pre-treatment here in the area. But if you look on the sidewalk, we are starting to get a little bit of accumulation, but we're just getting started. Winter storm warnings don't even go into effect until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then that winter storm warning will be all through the night into tomorrow. I think it ends officially at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, Sunday night. But beautiful scenes here in Albany, New York. Places are all lit up. You see, this is like some kind of theater or comedy club. And then a little bit ago, I was just down the road at the MVP Arena where there's a lacrosse game going on, and lots of people were going there. But travel is not advised here in Albany, New York, all through the Hudson Valley on I-87. You definitely want to stay home if you can, not be out driving around. But crews will be working the roads, trying to keep the roads clear, of course. And as you can see, the pre-treatment, as I mentioned earlier, is working great because that ground is just wet. You can see the difference here, the road being wet, and then the sidewalk with a little bit of snow on it already, which they did not pre-treat, obviously. It's Saturday night, and the winter storm is in effect now. We do have a winter storm warning right now, started at 7 p.m. tonight and goes until 7 p.m. tomorrow. And as you can see, it is falling here in New York at the Capital Region Welcome Center here with this big I Love New York sign. And the snow is falling. It's beginning to stick to the ground and stick to areas that haven't been treated. There's some salt here on this sidewalk, so it's not sticking there. But over here, there's no salt. You can see it's sticking. You can see it's falling quite heavily here. But we're just getting started. It's going to snow all night into tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon. And could get about 6 inches of snow, as I mentioned earlier. But All right, guys. Well, we are definitely getting winter storm conditions now here in Albany, New York. Been driving around. I went south on I-87, back north on I-87, and back here into town in Albany, New York, downtown Albany, New York. See this beautiful architecture building back behind me, and it is starting to cover the roads now. Starting to get covered here. These city streets, sidewalks definitely, because they haven't been treated at all. But earlier this wasn't being covered, but now it is being covered. The only road I haven't seen covered is the interstate, I-87. And I think it's because it's a toll road. And it's a paid toll road, so obviously it's a toll road, so it's paid. So I think they're prioritizing the paid road to keep clean. As I was also on I-90, another interstate, and that one was covered in snow as well. But beautiful building here. I'll show you guys this. Downtown Albany, New York, where it snowed for most of the night last night. It looked like we probably got around the 3 to 4 inch mark, and then there was a bit of a lull in the snow, but now it has started falling again here. Big flakes coming down again this morning. Street lamps just went off, but cleanup is underway, and these roads were quite clear. They've been just really working these roads here in downtown Albany. And last night when I was here, they were pretty snow covered. Saw some vehicles struggling to get up this hill, some front wheel drive vehicles. But they are really working the cleanup here already. Multiple snow blowers going. You got one here, and there were just 2 guys working a snow blower here. A couple of shovels going just for this one little stretch of sidewalk. And that's the scene all over here in Albany, New York. Big time cleanup effort. Not waiting until the storm is over. They were working the storm while it's in progress. So should see another couple of inches probably, looking at radar this morning and through this afternoon. So not quite over yet. Winter storm warning does is still in effect until later today. I believe 7 p.m. tonight here in the Hudson Valley, Albany, New York. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready,
Set, go.
Go, Amelia!
Nice. Good run, man.